Warning, this podcast, website, and associated social media accounts are intended for audiences of legal drinking age. We do not advocate overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. Never drink and drive, drink responsibly. And please remember to always take what we say with a grain of salt. After all, we are just some dudes with some brews.
We started out by crawling out from under the thumb of the man. The lovers of God with dad bods, just trying to feed our fam. Go sit right there and grab a beer, you know just what to do. Throw it back, get hammered, and listen to Dudes and Brews. All right, guys. Brian, we got Boomer Brian back with us again, man.
Glad to be
Thanks.
back. Yes, sir.
The three amigos. This might just become a regular thing again. He left us for a little bit, but he's back.
Back in action. Larry's not shedding a tear this time.
No, I've cried.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So you want to grab a beer real quick?
Let's do
and
it.
then we'll get this started, Larry. I got something for you that I think you're going to enjoy.
So the only thing I know is grab the green one.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's not colorblind.
I forget what it's called.
Oh, I see what you mean. I like that design.
It's got like a little green like monster on it, right?
Oh, man, the anticipation is killing me. I want to know what it
It's a
is.
tiki monster. I love tiki
Oh,
art, dude.
right on.
How
Thanks,
did you
sir.
know?
Cool.
So
That's a
from
tiki
Three
monster.
Nations, the
Devour.
It's the Horchata Imperial Milk Stout.
Ooh. Hold on. What is that?
So
Horchata?
are you guys familiar with what horchata is?
Yeah, man, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Why am
So
I?
it's
I
a
know,
type
right?
of
I don't know.
drink. It's like I would say it's like a cinnamon milk or like rice milk.
Oh, yeah.
That's
like a
that's
cinnamon
where I've
rice
heard.
milk.
Okay, yeah. And you can like order that at the restaurants or
Yeah, you
and
can
things
get
like
it as,
that. You can-
I mean, sometimes they'll do it as like it'll come with like what do they call it? Like a tres leches or some shit.
Yeah, tres leches, I've heard
it'll
of.
come with like a cake or like a dessert, and you'll
Yeah.
have like a drink with it, basically.
Right on. So, do I get to do the honors of reading this label right here?
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going all the way in. So, the Three Nations Brewing. Resist the temptation to devour the smooth and delicious Imperial Milk Stout. Enhanced with coffee and notes of vanilla and cinnamon, this brew is delightfully easy to drink, contains lactose. I'm pretty sure that's how you just described it, Joe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Here's the interesting thing. So horchata, whenever I just Googled it, or also known as orgzata, the original name, I think we turned it
What?
into horchata.
I think of
Orgzata.
it like a Hispanic thing. Like
Yeah,
something
maybe
that,
the Mexican culture turned it into horchata, but
Maybe.
it originally was orgzata.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Wow.
name given to various kinds of plant milk beverages. So it's a variety of plant milk beverages. And it originated in Valencia. So that's where I think like it changed. Like
Oh, I
maybe
gotcha.
Valencia is where it started and it expanded to other like South American countries.
Yeah.
And then it grew into horchata.
Man,
And
Yeah, I
it
guess
was
so.
it was known as Orgzata del Zufa, Xufa.
sounds pretty aggressive, Larry.
Yeah, I'm trying to sound aggressive with it. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm just over here,
Dude,
all up in where the origins of. But then when you read it, to your point, dude, it does have cinnamon, vanilla, and cinnamon. So I think maybe that's where the horchata, once you add cinnamon, it turns into horchata.
That's what it is. It's a chemical reaction.
It's
So
a
you-
chemical. It's a chemical compound. That's what transforms it.
So you mentioned that you really like the tiki style artwork.
Yeah.
I do like here on the can they do give a shout out to a guy named Joe Skills. That did the artwork itself, which I think is cool. I think it's a good idea to shout out the guys that actually did it. Put
Oh
it on
yeah,
the
they
can.
even got his handle name and everything.
Definitely.
Even the background, I like how he did not only the front, but he did like the whole, graffiti style layering of different. What is
Like
it called?
Aztecian.
Yeah, like
I
I'd
don't
say
know.
Aztec or.
Yes. It's almost
trying
like
to think of-
Hawaiian, like
Yeah, that's
you
what
know what I'm
thinking of.
saying?
What is the Hawaiian?
like,
or New Zealand groups?
No, hold on. So
Polynesian.
Polynesian.
Boom,
That
that's
yeah,
what I was
I've seen
thinking.
I can see
Yes.
that on as a
It's
tattoo.
like Aztec or
Yeah,
Polynesian.
Polynesian.
I was thinking, what?
Yep.
What ethnicity is The Rock?
That's what I was thinking. I think he has these
Islander.
tattoos. Yes,
Yeah.
Like a
it's really
Pacific
cool.
Islander. But yeah, no, I like this. It looks like he's in like an oil spill, which is kind of cool.
Oh, what up?
Yeah,
That's
well,
really
he's
cool.
devouring all of the milk chocolate. That's what's happening there.
I can see it happening. Oh, he is.
Oh, dude, they should straight up make a whole cartoon about this dude coming into town, taking all the chocolate, drinking it up, turning it into what we now know as a Devour.
Yeah, 3 Nations.
Yep.
So all
Right on.
We'll check this one out. So appearance, Larry already diving in. Man, he's must be in a hurry to drink a beer.
Well, you can tell I'm eager.
So the appearance is good. I mean, it's black. It has no, there's no color that comes through, which is, or not color. There's no light that comes through, which is good for a stout.
Yeah.
What about the aroma though?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's got a good color,
I
man.
feel like I smell some coffee.
I smell coffee's like right in my nostrils.
I do
Dude,
smell
coffee.
that has a good coffee
It's
smell.
pungent. I can get behind that.
Oh,
That's a
so
good
Larry, I
smell,
wanted
man.
to show you this because you've been complaining.
Oh, wow.
Because I've been complaining.
Yeah, you've been complaining about not being able to see this.
Oh, did you find a good image?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little distorted last time, Joe.
It's all. Oh,
There we
look.
go. Okay.
So does that help with the aroma?
Oh yeah. So let's crack down
Like,
this
so can you
Scooby-Doo
read this
mystery
better?
of aromas. So we were definitely saying coffee. Where does coffee fall under the
zoom in a little bit.
spices?
Coffee right here, under this
What?
roasted,
Yeah.
heat-induced coffee toast.
Roasted. Yep, toasted coffee. That is exactly where it's going to go when it comes to smell.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot of coffee beers, but this one has the best coffee smell.
It's got an amazing coffee
That's really good.
coffee smell.
So let's see
And
what's next on this.
The
thing.
taste comes through as well.
Aroma, flavor, and mouthfeel. So
Okay.
I'll taste it after you guys have already devoured yours.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man.
Oh yeah, you get something there on the back end. I don't know if it's coffee though. Maybe it's
Could it be like caramel or...
something like that.
Something
I'm not
like
sure.
Cocoa nibs.
Yeah, something
Ah.
like that, where it's kind of it's slightly bitter, which I guess coffee is slightly bitter,
Yeah, I get that.
but so is like dark chocolate. So
Yeah.
Dark chocolate. That's kind of what I'm getting on the mouthfeel.
yeah,
Kind of the flavor there.
But what's interesting is they don't call out the chocolate or the cocoa nibs at all.
Yeah, that is
It
interesting.
just calls out the milk stout,
Okay.
which the
which
milk
is coffee,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
vanilla, cinnamon, and then that horchata.
That's
The
it.
Vanilla,
That's it.
You know what
to
I'm
me,
saying?
the vanilla and cinnamon are very mild.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think the bitterness it has to come from the coffee. I mean that's the only thing that kind of
It
makes
has
sense there.
to.
And then, but the mouth feels really good because of the lactose. The lactose gives it a really good mouth feel. I like it. I
Yeah.
enjoy it
Yeah.
a lot.
This one's pretty warm too. Has it been like refrigerated long?
I mean, it was in the fridge. I brought it out here and put it in the fridge. I mean, I don't know. It was in my car very long.
I don't know. It just tastes a little warm.
As
Oh.
coffee
I'm not
should.
mad at it.
I'm
but
not mad
just
at it.
Noticing.
Oh no! I mean, it went
Right.
from my house to yours. I mean,
He's getting a little defensive.
like
He's like, I mean, what do you want me to do? My fridge
Put it in
is
the
up to
cooler, man.
It's the default temperature.
so. If you guys would guess, what would you guess the ABV on this one?
Ooh,
What are
it's a
you
good
getting
draft.
on this, Larry?
It's a lower APV compared to most stouts, especially one like this. I'm gonna say it's 8.5.
I'm gonna go 9.
9. It's actually 8.3.
What
So-
up, Larry? Okay,
Basically
come on.
Oh, yeah,
on the
boom.
money there.
Yeah, right on the money.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is funny because I know we've talked about this in the past about how to get additional APV in your beers. So I went to the homebrew store the other yesterday and got some homebrew supplies, and he gave me the rundown.
All right.
And I don't know why I didn't think about this. So you have your base malts, which are that's where basically all your sugars come from.
Okay.
Right.
And then you have your secondary malts is where your flavor profile, your mouthfeel, like that's where all the fun stuff is. Basically what he said, he goes, if you want more sugar, you add more base malts. He goes, but that's going to affect the flavor of your beer, so you got to make sure to balance it out with the other malts as well.
That's why this
So
is
it's like
so
a-
sweet tasting. It's not like a strong alcohol taste.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a science is what it is, and you have to be very detail oriented. Problem is, I'm not very detail oriented.
Does this beer come in a 4-pack or 6-pack?
6.
Boom.
Called
now
it.
you got my vote.
Yep. Yeah.
Now you got my vote.
So
I
this
knew it.
this brings me back to before. Should you give extra points for price? Does it come in a 6-pack? APV? Should you give extra points to the other stuff rather than just mouthfeel? Or I mean, not mouthfeel, taste. I mean.
So I know we kind of slipped back into the rating the beer itself. So I don't know about extra points. What do you got on that?
To me, I get kind of biased because then I
Do you?
start thinking about where can I find it, and I want to get some more of these. If it's a
Yeah.
4-pack or if it's a really expensive beer, then I'm like, that was a really good beer. I'm not going to buy that one again.
Oh, really?
Right, yeah.
And expensive beer, honestly, is I buy 4-packs of stouts.
Okay.
I'll spend $10, $12. It's those special like reserve beers or barrel aged. Those ones where you get 2 for $20.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like those. I feel like they do affect my. Like if you were to give me this, I'd be like, oh, it's a really good beer.
Yeah.
But then I can't help but in the back of my mind think like, am I ever going to buy this again?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Does it make sense?
I feel
Does
like
it
it's
really-
like it's like an end of a relationship. You're like, just this is over. It's over from here.
Yeah, kind of bittersweet. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted,
lasted.
but,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know. I'd have to give him an extra point for a 6-pack. Just saying. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, it makes me want to just give them some extra props for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So it looks like when I looked this up on Untappd, it looks like Devour is their their stout base,
Okay.
and they just add all kinds of stuff to it because it just happens to be their horchata. They do all kinds of different Devours.
Oh, okay. Do they? And so it keeps the same logo of this dude. This
That I'm
tiki
not
dude?
sure.
That actually
I'm
makes
not, I'm not
sense.
seeing logos on Untappd, but I mean, look, they have just right here. They have a caramel marshmallow and a salted caramel.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
what up?
Nice.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm just looking at the horchata 2020,
Huh.
which I didn't see a date on this. I'm assuming it's a 2020 version, but
I like that they stick to the theme, right? They change it up a little bit, tweak it a little bit here and there.
Right.
But they stick to the same thing.
yeah, you keep the same base and
Yeah,
you just
same
add
base.
extra additives.
So-
extra
I like
flavor
that.
profiles.
So let's look at like fan pictures. There's no fan pictures. Here we go. Here's a Devout with no logo. It's just got this little. This is the Imperial Golden
Yeah,
Stout.
I see stuff right here.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
like
So I don't know if they normally have the dude. Maybe he's a new logo
Oh,
because these are all like just the number 3.
okay.
Yeah, which is the 3 Nations. So
Oh yeah. Good
Yeah.
point.
Gotcha.
I've never had a beer from this brewery before.
I think you have. We'll take a look at it here. In just a
I
minute.
Let's go
how
back
he-
and look.
I like how he fact checked me on that one. You have.
Well,
You know
have
more about what I've
So-
drank than I do.
Yeah.
And you may have seen this at the store. There's a beer that by 3 Nations that's got a famous author on it. Gosh dang, I can't even think of his name right now.
I feel look him up, man.
He's got a
Look it up.
mustache and stuff. Well, let's
see
rate
what
this
you
one
got.
and then I'll
All
go back
right.
and look at it. I'm just on this webpage.
Wait a minute. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He always does wacky out of the box art.
Weird Al Yankovic.
No, he's old dude. He's got like the wire mustache.
I can't think of it, man. What you got
No,
on
that's
this?
not what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, you're making me look this up.
We have to, man. You brought it up.
But they do the mango smash.
Oh, I have had the mango
Ooh,
smash.
I would like to
yeah,
try that.
I do like that one.
It's got the gorilla on the front of it.
Yeah.
Have you never had it?
I haven't. No,
Oh,
not
it's
that I
so
can
good.
recall.
That one's good.
Really?
I just kind of got burnt out on it because it's
This guy
IPA.
right here, what's his name?
Who is
This
that?
royal blood.
Very nice. Talking about Borat?
That's Borat.
This ain't the wire mustache I was imagining.
No, it's gosh dang, what's that guy's name? It's a
Dude.
Call it.
If that ain't Borat, I don't know who it
I'm
is.
saying. I'm saying Borat. Huh?
Oh, Saddam Hussein. Oh, of course.
Mark Twain. Gosh dang. I
Oh, I imagine him having the white mustache.
I-
I guess he had a black one before.
I was
white.
mean,
going.
some
I was
point-
going Saddam Hussein all the way, man.
No, I
But-
knew it was like yeah, he's an author. That's why it's an author.
Okay.
So that is literally Mark Twain.
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look at the pipe he's got in his.
Yeah, he's smoking
you know,
a pipe and
yeah.
everything.
So he literally had that quote about blood oranges.
I don't know if that's real or not, but
So, this brewery's in Carrollton.
yeah.
We've got to go down and check it out, man.
Sure, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no
down
joke,
for it.
man.
Yeah.
I'm down for it, but
Cool.
So today, I guess
Yeah.
we're doing this a little bit differently than
Okay.
we normally do, Larry. So go ahead and explain to everybody that's listening.
All right, all right. No pressure.
Yeah.
Put me up on the
You're on the spot
platform.
here.
All right. So I feel like that this when we were talking about the beers and a parting relationship, well, this is also the parting relationship of our one Dudes and Brews Untappd account. We're splitting up. We're going solo. We're going to rate beers separately now. But that's a part of it's selfish reasons so that I can look back and remember what I thought about a beer. I was like getting to a point where I'm like, what did... you, just like you did, you had to remind me, like, you
or what you
lately.
drank. Yeah.
So you got to be like, not only are you drinking this, but you liked this last time, Larry.
Here's what we got on it. Yeah, here's what you rated it.
Part of it's selfish so that I know, like, okay, what did I think about it last time? But I think also it helps us keep our own opinions on the beer, and we can give like 3 different approaches and not just like one unified meet in the middle kind of rating.
I think it may not be a bad idea to still do the unified, like the overall Dudes and Brews, but we'll all do our individuals as well. So.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Good deal.
So
I like it.
We I don't know if you guys have handles yet. We'll figure out handles and let you guys know what they are later. But
definitely,
for me personally, I'm giving this one a 4. This one's good.
Right on. I can see that.
Good.
Yeah, I can see that.
The bitterness is good. I mean, I just really like this beer.
I'm giving it a 4.5. I really enjoyed this beer too. It might be just biased because I haven't drinking a stout in a while, and it's like, man, I missed a good stout.
Gotcha.
Well, I say I haven't drank one in a while, but I haven't drinking a lot in a while.
Yeah, right.
So it's just been a lot of summer beers, but yeah, I'm giving it a 4.5. Yeah.
So I got to go back. You just drew me in on the summer beer situation. So this one I feel like I could probably depart with and kind of be the, it was good while it lasted. As you described earlier.
Breaking up with it already.
I'm breaking up with it already. No, it is a good beer. Obviously I'm a coffee fan, so I can get behind the beer itself. It's got a great aroma, good mouthfeel. So I'm gonna go 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was a good beer. Just, I don't think I would be heartbroken if we broke up.
So we did 3.5, 4, and 4.5. So that's 4 is
so
right
it's
in
a
the middle.
4 for the overall
Right on.
Dudes and Brews account.
Yes, sir.
So awesome. So make sure to follow Dudes and Brews online at _ Dudes and Brews on Untappd. We'll make sure to put the other handles in the description so everybody knows what's going on there. But
so I got to tell you about something that I uncovered, dude.
What'd you uncover,
searching
man?
the images of Untappd for the Devout beer. This is the only beer that has this tiki dude. He's not their logo.
That's it?
Because I see other ones, even this one called Bishop Nick, which is a 4.5 ABV stout.
Okay.
Never seen a stout that low. And not only that, but check it out, guys. It comes in a box like wine.
No way.
What?
it's called Bishop Nick.
Mind
It
blown.
was limited edition, though. See how it says limited edition?
Oh, that's so cool.
But how do you get a box of beer?
I want it.
That's crazy.
So have you guys heard about how college kids, because you know how college kids are really into weird things?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So they're into like drinking wine, like box wine with a bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you know
Didn't
how
know that was a thing,
when we were younger, what kids would do is either like funnel a beer or do a keg stand.
Yes. What happened to the funnel?
No, what they do, dude, is they do this thing called slap the bag. Where somebody's drinking straight out of the bag.
Is that what the kids are doing
nowadays?
nowadays?
People are slapping it.
I say kids, college kids. Yeah.
I heard about it, and I haven't seen it firsthand, but I've heard about it. So imagine, somebody drinking one of those and someone slapping the bag. Get that Bishop Nick.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it blew my mind when I was like, what kids are drinking wine like as a party?
Out of a box.
Yeah.
Well, I have heard
Out of
that
a
there
box.
are some, because like it's very common for like boxed wine to be awful.
Yeah.
But I know that there are some companies that have high-end wine that are just putting them in boxes because
Really?
for whatever reason,
It seems like it doesn't preserve it because real wine enthusiasts are all about having like
aged.
They even
and,
I don't know what it's called, but they have like special tools now where you can open a bottle of wine and like keep it sealed because it like oxidates or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's all about keeping it sealed. I don't see how it stays sealed in those bags.
I don't know. I mean, I don't drink wine, but I thought you had to crack the wine and let the oxygen get into it. Like you have to decant it. Isn't that a thing?
You do definitely.
It must be, yeah.
You do that. You do that, but even before you crack into it, it's in a bag.
Right.
It's not in a fancy wine cellar.
It's in a bag.
It's a bag.
To
bro.
Larry's point, like
Kids
when you
are
think
slapping
about when you think about a hot air balloon, right, or helium in a balloon, you think it doesn't preserve what's inside of it, right? I mean, it just not a hot air balloon, but
it's equivalent.
It's equivalent. It's science, bro. You're gonna get bro science here.
Maybe it's just like craft wine companies that are making boxed wine for like
Yeah, like
the average American.
cheaper wine, but it's craft. Like, you know.
It's a little bit better, but it's not great even.
Yeah, I mean, it just
Maybe.
seems ironic to me. I can't get behind it.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a game here, Larry. We're going back to something that you enjoyed previously. So I found something else for you. All right.
All right.
We're gonna play.
Something else.
This is Dudes and Brews. Believe it or not.
Oh, what up? So it's
this-
not
I
Ripley's, it's
actually
Dudes
love
and
this.
Brews.
So the story is, and this happened a little while ago. So, but I wanted to talk about it. So,
All right.
Lady Gaga, did you hear about her dog and what happened with her dog?
I did not.
Okay,
Wait,
so
I think I
basically-
kind of did. Something about a dog sitter kidnapping and holding it ransom.
Basically.
No
Okay, yeah.
way.
Yeah, so basically what
Dang.
happened is, from what I understand, is that like her dog walker was like walking the dog,
Okay.
and somebody comes up and steals the dog, and then
And held it ransom.
And then, like a few weeks later, some random person said, "I found your dog on the street. Here's your dog back." And like Lady Gaga had posted, "Hey, I'm looking for my dog. You guys can find my dog. I'm gonna give you a lot of money. Like I got a good reward for it."
Okay.
So the question is, was it like something where somebody just stole the dog because they wanted a dog, or was it I did it for money?
Yeah, they
Did
collaborated.
the person really just find it on
Yeah.
the street randomly,
Yeah.
or was it all like in it to get the money?
Joe, it was premeditated.
My
You think
man,
so?
my man's on
Come
to
on.
it. That's what I was
Come
like, reading
on,
it right
bro.
here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Dude, it's an inside job.
It was an inside job,
Yes,
man. Yeah,
yes.
for real.
What-
You don't
what do
come
that-
up with a plot like that on your own.
Not at all.
And if you do, then you go all out. You don't just say you found the dog in the road. That's
Right.
something that it's like the guy who walks the dogs knew.
Yeah.
And he pulled in a buddy, and then he's like, and then we'll just say that you found it. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
The dog walker was collaborating,
Well,
dude.
so this is what's crazy to me.
All right, what's up?
Is that if you read the story says here that the person was, right here it says that they struggled with the robbers. One of them shot him once in the chest.
What?
Would somebody really shoot somebody
Over a dog?
The dog reward money.
Well, it is the LA Times, so. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so you already don't trust the source? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, dude. I'm
You're
like, I need to
right.
see some.
I need a
some
secondary
pictures
source.
of this shot.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, he shot him, and then it's like, oh,
wrote
it,
this
it
piece?
turns out it was a slingshot. He hit him with the marble.
Yeah, they threw a rock at him.
He got him with a marble.
This is ridiculous.
Either way, it was in the chest.
Okay.
That's weird. So you're gonna shoot
Over
somebody
a
And,
and
dog.
let the
and why
dog
do they
go?
only grab 2 out of the 3 dogs?
Right. It just doesn't make sense.
Because there wasn't enough people. It's like, two arms.
Where's he going to put the third dog?
2
Yeah,
dogs, 1 got
exactly.
shot.
I guarantee you, this is where you're gonna find the suspect. Go to the house of the dog walker.
For sure.
Who's his roommate?
It is the roommate,
Who's his
dude.
roommate?
It is. I guarantee
did
it.
it.
Oh, so you think it's the dog walker was in it the
Yes.
whole time?
100%.
I was thinking like the random person that said they found the dog.
That was the guy. That was the roommate.
I was just saying that I don't believe that they just randomly found the dog.
I don't either.
I believe that they're the
No.
ones that kidnapped it and they brought it back.
Either that or get this.
I don't know about the
Right.
dog
What
walker
if he's
being
what
in
if
on it, though.
it's a side hustle, right? So
or even get this. And
Okay.
you guys have seen like Meet the Parents, right?
I have.
Yeah.
That's
Remember when the cat was gone? What'd they do? They found
went and
one
bought a
at the
new one.
shelter.
Yeah,
Sprayed
painted
the tail.
painted
You spray painted his tail to make him look like Jinxie, didn't you, fucker?
the tail. That's what happened.
That's not Lady Gaga's dog.
No way.
So did
No
both of
way.
them get returned or just one?
I just know that Lady Gaga issued a $500,000 reward for the return of the dog.
Oh no, that's not Lady Gaga's dog. They painted the tail.
Yeah. I wonder if they both were returned. But yeah, there's a
Dang.
lot of mystery to this.
So the story
Yeah.
is a source who spoke to the LA Times said that a woman just found him tied to a pole.
What? No way. That's a roommate.
Yeah.
That's sketch.
And then, oh man,
What?
the guy, was he really shot? That's crazy.
So she put out they said a $500,000 reward, and they just found him the dog's tied to a pole.
That's exactly
What
yeah.
in
And like,
the
that makes no
world?
sense.
That
to
makes
me.
no sense. No way. That's some treasure right
That's-
there.
that's like
you find in
winning
the
the
park.
lotto.
That is like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know.
So it sounds like both of you guys are like,
Yeah,
I don't believe
inside-
it.
inside
I don't,
job.
I don't believe the story.
I'm thinking, yeah, there's something fishy going on. The
Yeah.
complete story.
It is a
like,
mystery.
If this is the facts, guy's walking dog, guy gets shot, 2 out of 3 dogs get stolen. Did it say how many people were there fighting him? Was it just one?
So it says here, let's see, right in front of this person's home. Tried to had
it's a ring camera. Where's the footage of that?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find the footage.
But yeah, so those facts, though, I think that it's not right.
Right, it's not adding up.
I don't think that if you're going to go through the trouble of stealing dogs and shooting somebody, that you're going to just hide the dogs up somewhere.
I agree. That just seems.
And imagine
weird.
if you got scared and you thought, I'm done. Imagine like you were in the heat of the moment. You didn't plan on doing that, but you got scared and you shot the dude. And then you're so paranoid you're going to get caught. What do? You
leave the dogs.
You bury those dogs.
Oh, man.
You don't leave any evidence to show it was ever tied back to you. You don't tie them to a pole where there could be proof that you were the one that tied them to a pole.
Like, in this day and age, we got forensics, man. Like, you got to get rid of it.
Forensic. This is a 48-hour case.
So I like this article because they do have a section that says, what are some of the theories about what happened?
Oh, theories. So they're opening it for theory.
All right.
Okay.
So one of the things they say here is that police sources said that the pedigree and associated value of the animals could have been the basis for the robbery.
Could have been.
So, I mean, I don't know anything about dogs as far as, like, what the value of dogs are.
They're not
But
500,000.
it sounds like, so are people, like, robbing? So it's like, okay, so, I mean, obviously people go and, like, will rob somebody for, like, their Rolex or something, right?
Yeah, they'll
somebody
steal a
going
dog.
and just stealing a dog just to, like, sell it on the black market?
Yeah,
no, dude, they seriously will steal dogs.
Yeah.
Just to turn around and to resell
And they
them?
find the most amazing people to interview on these cases, especially on KXII.
Remember when I remember one night you guys you were dropping me off at the house. It was really late, like 1 a.m, and my neighbor used to have those bulldogs.
Yeah.
And they were loose. And I'm like, oh, and they're just running around.
I do remember
And these
them.
were like legit English bulldogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, someone's going to snatch these dogs
And
up.
sure enough, what happened, Larry?
No, they didn't snatch them up.
Well,
Okay.
We returned the dogs, and they got rid of them later.
What?
Because these dogs were terrorists.
Yeah. Oh,
They
okay.
just, I guess I can't say they're terrorists. They're English bulldogs.
Yeah.
So,
they're
drool,
a pain in the
chew,
butt. Yeah, they snore.
And they
they're-
didn't want to take care of them.
Well, so
Okay.
I can see somebody seeing a dog on the street and taking it home, but like going,
But, like-
hey, I know that person has bulldogs. I'm gonna go rob their house for
Right.
their dog.
I've heard
They
of
will
people
do
literally
it.
That
going
seems
in.
bizarre to me.
Yeah, they're going into their backyards and
People
snatching
do
the dogs.
Snatch dogs from yards.
like,
man.
I'm
happens.
a robber. I go in and steal jewelry. No, I'm a robber. I go in and steal dogs.
Well, I'll tell you
Dude.
this. So there was one
Don't
point.
underestimate a drug user.
Right.
Seriously.
There was one
I
point
guess.
where I almost financed a dog, and it just so happened to be an English bulldog. Like I'm talking like opening
dang.
2 or 3 lines of credit just to get a
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
And then
crazy.
imagine if somebody like Brian, he's like, I'm about to open 2 or 3 lines of credit,
Yeah.
but then I see one for sale for $200 on Craigslist.
Yeah,
To
that
him,
dog
it's like-
snatched.
It's like, oh, this is a gift from the Lord.
right.
But it's like, that's a stolen dog.
That's a stolen dog.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
So people, they
Got
people
hot
will
dogs
buy-
on the
Hot dogs, literally. Yeah, I mean, and those are the kind of dogs like
That's
you.
where that term came
you
from, right?
I guess it
Maybe.
sounds good.
Maybe,
But yeah, those
let's
are the
say
kind of
it.
dogs like you chip and you register and all kinds of stuff. I would imagine. I mean,
Holy
that's you
crap.
spend that kind of money.
I never thought about it. I mean,
Yeah.
I've only had mutts in my life, so
Sa-
too.
yeah,
Me
same.
too.
And just so everybody knows, I did not open 3 lines of credit to get a dog because I was like, no way, that's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted the English bulldog.
I
for
did
the
too. I
longest
really
time, man.
the white
They're so
English
cool.
like on Robin Big or whatever.
When I lived in
Yeah.
Denver, I had
Yeah.
a buddy of mine that I worked with that had an English bulldog. He had it
Oh, really?
its entire life, like.
Oh, cool.
But talking to him and talking to my niece that works at an animal hospital, they have
Yes.
the most health
They
problems.
do.
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
breathing.
Right.
Sometimes they have to have plastic surgery on them.
You have to
What?
make sure to
Yeah.
clean them very well underneath their fat rolls and
Yes,
stuff. Otherwise, they get
yes.
infections and stuff.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of TLC goes into those dogs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, their flat face and their nose is why they can't breathe.
Yeah.
Is what I understand.
I wanted-
I heard the same thing about pugs.
Yeah,
Dude,
same thing.
I literally
Yep.
wanted an English bulldog for years until my neighbors moved in with their 2.
Oh, and then you're
and
done.
I said, nah, these things are actually kind of nasty.
Yeah,
Like I go pet them, and then their faces they do like,
Just-
and they like love to love on you, but
Yeah.
their drool stinks. I'm like, I can't. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I'm done. Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
kind of where I
I'm a
got with
nasty
it.
dog.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
No.
But I wanted one ever since. It's funny you said Robin Big. I
Yeah.
wanted one ever since Robin Big as well.
Yeah.
And then even whenever they trained it to skateboard, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh, bulldogs are the ones that skateboard.
Those are the ones.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta get a skateboarding
Yep.
dog.
Yep. So shout out to Robin Big, dude.
Changed my mind
Yeah.
though when I smelled that drool.
Yeah. No way. No way.
Can't
All right,
deny
guys.
it.
So we're gonna do another thing that we've done in the past. We're gonna do a musical indulgence. So I'm gonna show you a song.
Okay.
And we're just gonna react to it. So if you guys want to pull up the lyrics to this song,
All right.
the band's name is Everything in Slow Motion.
Okay.
The song is Clementine.
That's the band's name. Everything in slow motion.
In slow motion. Yep.
Okay, Clementine.
So this is going to be heavy. I know of the band.
Okay.
Never actually listened to them myself, and I've never heard this song. I just know that they are in the metalcore scene, so it's probably going to be some screaming. Not 100% sure on that,
Gotcha.
but I'm just guessing. So let me know when you guys are ready, and I'll start
Hold on.
this.
I gotta
this
find the
video.
lyrics. Everything in slow motion. Clementine lyrics. Found it.
Okay.
Genius.
Yeah, I just pulled up on Genius.
Genius.com.
Yeah.
Shout
Oh,
out.
here we go. Lyrics. All right. Genius.
All right, guys, you ready?
Yep.
So here we
What does
go.
that say about the song if we have to pull up the lyrics?
That there may be screaming.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it down just a little bit.
Okay. Yep.
Clementine.
Oh, he's writing down.
All right, okay. I like the begin. I like the.
Yeah.
The
He's
intro.
He's writing his thoughts down. Oh, he passed him over.
Intro's cool.
Yeah, this one's artistically really well done.
It is.
Oh,
Oh.
Man.
Oh. Yeah, pause it. I'm not mad at this though.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm glad it's not screaming. I can get behind this kind of music.
yeah.
It's definitely
I
not
mean,
Scream.
It's a lot. Like I said, there's a. It's in that same genre, but
Yeah.
not
All right.
too much screaming, which is cool.
I feel like this is another like one of those mysteries where we're gonna have to also solve what the song's about. I got a good idea. but-
100%.
Alright.
Yep. I mean,
Yep.
I have an idea of what it's about too.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here. We'll. Let's go ahead and keep this one going here then.
Oh yeah. I've got an idea.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah, the lyrics just
Sounds-
soft. That's the end of it, huh? Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of is, but I kind of feel like you reap what you sow.
Okay.
That's gonna.
That's
a little,
good,
that's
dude.
A
That's a
little,
little,
yeah, that's a little drop of what I think. The
Yeah, a
song's
little
about.
foreshadowing. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely is. I think he brought it full circle in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
Worse than
bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out more of the stuff. Like I said, I don't heard of it.
Yeah. So you notice his hand gestures in the video?
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, so he
Okay,
just took
that
it
was
off.
it.
What?
That was it. A fast outro. Okay.
What? Hold on a
All right.
second. What just happened there? So he wrote it down. He passed it over to somebody. He put headphones on, and that's what he was jamming, and then he took it off at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like he was listening to what he wrote down, essentially. I mean, I thought
Maybe, yeah.
The video itself, I thought was really well done.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like the production value, the red. I liked. I mean, I just enjoyed the video for just the video itself.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
what I thought was cool was from the time he was writing the lyrics down, he had in his mind what the song production and
Yeah.
the video was going to look like. You know, as he was jamming, just kind of how he was going to portray the song.
Yeah.
Like he had all that in his mind as he was writing it down. He was like, this is the point I want to get across, and this is how I want it to look. I thought it was really cool. He brought it full circle, dude.
So it sounds like you have an idea of what this is about. So
Yeah. What do you got, Larry?
give us your idea.
Yeah.
It's almost like, what's the thing we do at the movies, plot or not?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bit of a plot or not.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, man. So this is what I'm feeling, dude. I'm feeling that Clementine is this dude's ex-girlfriend. I'm sure that's the obvious thing, right?
Yeah.
But here's what I'm
What it sounds
thinking.
like.
I'm thinking he started trying to talk to some chick online.
Really?
And
You
I think that Clementine found out about it and left him, but then
Okay.
the thing with this new chick didn't work out either. So
Wow.
then that's what I mean by you reap what you sow. So then he's
Okay.
like left by himself, and Clementine doesn't care, and he knows that he thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it ended
Yeah.
up not working out for him. And now that he tries to go back to Clementine, she doesn't care. She's like, you know.
Okay.
And he's saying, "You've seen the worst of me.
Yeah.
I swear." He's saying, like, "I will do better. This isn't me.
Right.
That was the worst part of me."
Wow. Okay.
What's your theory? Because
Right.
I have a totally different theory. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if you'd call it a theory, Joe, but I feel like this is the stereotypical song that everybody can relate to, right? I think Clementine is an ex, or it's somebody that he obviously grew close with. However, Clementine, she thought the grass was greener, and he was just like, dude, all I wanted was to be known for who I was. And then at the end of the day, it's everybody, it's everybody's sob story of a breakup, man. She thought the grass was greener or whatever, the person they got close with. And it's all about, so that's the full circle that I'm talking about. He grieved, he was hurt, and then he got pissed, and then he was like, F it, I'm done. I'm moving on.
Okay.
So
I look at
what do you got?
this in particular lyric, and it makes me think completely different. So I look at verse 2. He says, I'm sorry it seems worse than it seems. I've been wasting times on things that satisfy my mind.
Yep.
So this makes me think of
Interesting.
it makes me think, and I could be completely wrong. I don't
Yeah,
know
he's into
anything about
video
this.
Yeah, what do you see into
I don't know
that?
anything about
Video
this band,
games.
but I think this is a cry out to God, and I think that Clementine is a
Wow.
metaphor for God, and he's saying, "Hey, I'm not putting my whole trust in you. I keep betraying you, and I mean, this is something that we do all the time, where we
Whoa.
put our minds on the world rather than putting minds on what we need to in Christ."
I could totally see that, especially when he's talking about I've got my head in the clouds. It's a long way down. It's worse than it seems. Man.
Now,
All
I
right.
could be wrong. I mean, obviously, it makes sense that it would be like
Yeah,
an
yeah, I know.
ex, but
That's kind of where I
can
went.
see where you're going with that.
I
The
could
thing is
too.
where he says, "The way I feel because you don't care, you never cared." And I feel like because I don't remember what the scripture is, but the scripture about how we have a high priest who has been tempted in every way,
Right.
but who
Yeah.
empathizes with us.
right.
So to say that goes against that scripture,
Maybe I'm stretching.
which I think is
But-
Hebrews, but I'm
Yeah,
not.
it is Hebrews. Yep.
But here's another angle that I'm going to come at it
Okay.
from. So maybe he still left his girlfriend, thought the grass was greener, but
Yeah.
Clementine is the one he went after, and Clementine ended up being a dude, and he was being catfished. See, he says, "I wish I knew what I know now. Wish I really
Yeah.
knew you."
Yeah. I could see that being
how Larry
catfish.
comes out of left field all the time.
Yeah.
You've seen the worst of me.
He paints
like,
a picture.
oh man, I laid my heart out there and let you know all the parts of me.
Oh,
and
man.
then like
Turned out to be a catfish.
you never really cared. You were just taking advantage of me.
Yeah.
Is there a chance to start over? I don't know about that.
I think mystery's
Yeah.
solved on that one.
I don't know.
I
still think
really
it's my
do.
First one, but I'll throw a second one out there.
All right, that'll work.
I love that.
We need
That'll
to,
work.
Dude, what we need to do is we need to clip this out, send it to the band, and ask them if they will send us a response. to
That's
what
a
it's
good
really about,
idea.
So
Yeah,
we can follow
for
up.
songs that we don't know.
And we'll do it to Lady Gaga too. We'll see if she can help us.
Yes.
If
Yes.
we can get the scoop from her.
Solve the
story.
mystery. Yeah.
Like, from what I understand, this band's not really huge, so they
Yeah.
might be more.
That's what I'm saying.
willing
They're
to respond.
small.
Do
Lady
it.
Gaga giving us a bit of her side of the story. I don't know if that's gonna
That's
happen.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Her manager's gonna throw that email in the garbage. and
I'm
not
out on
ever
that
see
one.
it.
Yeah.
We get so many views if we had a clip from Lady Gaga
Oh my God.
addressing it.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
We'd have so many views on the one video. Nobody else would look back at it.
Man.
All right, guys, we're gonna play another game here. So,
All right.
I like playing the Great Debate. So
Okay.
I don't know if you guys, when you were kids, if you watched a lot of cartoons. Personally, I did.
Yep.
So
For
the
sure.
question is, you got Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Ooh, man.
I think it's
What
just
do
a
you- what do
matter
you
of
go?
age, man. I think it's
Yeah.
a matter of what generation do you come from.
Why do you say that?
Because I came from the Nickelodeon generation where there wasn't a kid I knew that didn't watch Nickelodeon over Cartoon Network.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Cartoon Network came afterward, was kind of taking
Yeah.
off some steam afterwards.
So what kind of shows did you watch then?
And with cartoons, I wouldn't necessarily know, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, everything on Nickelodeon. Like, think about Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Mm-hmm.
Think about all that. Think about all the shows from that time period.
Yeah.
Did they
What's
do
some
like
more?
a Double Dare?
It was a little bit before Double Dare, but like Legends of the Hidden
Yes.
Temple.
What was that? Man, you remember the Mine Runner or the one with the slime that they'd
Where they have to guess what they're doing.
Yes.
It's with Summer Sanders.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
figure it out? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like Larry. I have to kind of stick to that genre because I felt like Nickelodeon had more of a wholesome kind of, I don't know, approach where Cartoon Network is just like they're putting anything they can out.
And so I don't know about wholesome.
Or maybe not
hindsight,
wholesome,
when I was
but
a kid,
like-
I might have thought it was wholesome.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Hindsight,
yeah.
I'm like, this stuff's a little
like,
trashy.
Right,
Ren
but
and Stimpy, I wouldn't let my kids watch it nowadays.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But I just feel like there was more craft in Nickelodeon to where Cartoon Network's just putting out anything they can to get views.
Well, so Cartoon Network is strictly cartoons. So when I originally was thinking about this debate, I was only thinking cartoons. So you
Yeah.
guys did
Oh,
open a little
okay.
bit
Yeah,
part
we
of my
did.
mind a little bit that
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking
Right.
about. So
Okay.
originally I was like, this is going to be kind of hard. Now that you've mentioned some stuff that's not cartoons, I don't know if it's that hard.
I mean, let me see some Nickelodeon cartoons.
but like if
Yeah.
we go straight to
Okay,
to
just
cartoons,
cartoons.
I think of like so Nickelodeon. I think of Doug.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
sure,
that was a hitter.
100%. Yeah,
I think of Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocco, yes.
yeah.
There's obviously Rugrats was there.
Yes.
You had
Yes,
What else am I
Rugrats.
thinking?
Yeah, see, that's what I grew up on, Joe.
Like, I
you
think
know.
of
Wild
Invader
Thornberry.
Zim, Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going Nickelodeon all the way, dude.
But then I think of Cartoon Network and I think of Powerpuff Girls,
Dexter's-
Ed Nettie,
Dexter's
Lab.
Laboratory.
Okay, all right.
I think of Johnny Bravo,
Oh yeah, Johnny
like-
Bravo. Yeah,
Hey, Arnold, that was Nickelodeon.
yeah.
Cow and Chicken on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, see, I'm just not up on the Cartoon Network stuff, man. I'm just not there with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just kind of depends on where you're at.
For sure.
Yeah, I
for
like
sure.
live action. Like, I even like Clarissa Explains It All.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Okay, I do remember that one. Yeah.
What would you do? I think that was what
yeah.
What show
Yep.
did Amanda Bynes do? She did a show. by
She
herself.
did,
show, but
yes.
that was a little bit after when I was a little older.
And
too.
do you
was it?
remember
Okay.
that Camp Anawana on Nickelodeon? Dude,
Camp
that was the
Anawana.
jam, bro. I used to get home and I'd melt a bunch of chocolate chips into a bowl and just eat straight melted chocolate and watch
was a
Camp
good one.
Anawana.
That
For
one,
real,
Pete
dude.
and Pete was the other
Pete
one
and
at the
Pete,
same
yes,
time.
dude. Come on, Nickelodeon, dude.
Yeah,
is
I know,
where
I
it's
love
at.
watching
those live
Yeah.
action
Man,
shows
and it
you
may
love,
just be, we may be showing our age. I don't
That's why I
know,
told him it
but
matters the generation. Because
Yes.
I think after us, Cartoon Network took off.
they did, yeah.
And left Nickelodeon a little bit in the dust.
I would say,
Yeah.
yeah, they did, and that's a shame too because Nickelodeon had a lot of good stuff, man, a lot of good content.
know.
It really
I mean,
did.
I would say Nick has one of the most popular TV shows or cartoons of all time, even though
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of it, and that's SpongeBob.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of the
man,
biggest
for
man.
real.
Even the movies that SpongeBob's put
Yeah,
out
they
has
took
been, like,
off.
blockbusters.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and it's still going, and it's still going on.
Yep,
That's the thing.
yep.
It's funny because people give SpongeBob crap and say like
Yeah.
that it's like stupidity. But I'm like, is everything stupidity?
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Like,
right.
have
How
you
can you
seen
judge
anything?
that?
So
what do you-
I'll tell you this. When my kids were little, we told them you can't watch SpongeBob. It's stupid. It's like you said.
You're melting
it
brain
promotes-
cells.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It promotes stupidity.
Right.
My brother has a different opinion on it. He says,
Okay.
I love my kids watching SpongeBob. Who in their right mind gets excited and happy to go flip burgers every day? It promotes happiness. It says
Okay.
you need
Yeah.
to enjoy the good things in life and not dwell on
Yeah,
them.
I don't think it promotes stupidity as much as everybody says. I
Yeah.
agree.
Right.
I think that it is stupid because cartoons are stupid.
Right.
They're dumbed down. That's what, like, for that age. when you get to
yeah.
like
That's
cartoons,
just cartoons in general.
Yeah.
cartoons that target 7 to 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Are going to be the dumbest things you've ever seen. Under that is all about like learning.
Yes.
You know,
I would agree.
and then it gets
Yeah,
to
that's true.
stupid.
And if you think about what else is trying to vie for our kids' attention nowadays, like I can deal with SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there are many other things that
yeah,
are trying to vie for their
parenting,
attention.
to stupidity of SpongeBob, it's like if you're going to cut off stupidity,
Right.
you just nothing.
Everything else
No
off.
Netflix.
Yeah, none.
Netflix is
Yeah.
done. I literally hate Netflix because all the kids shows are the dumbest things ever.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's even reasonable.
I would agree. Like this
good
is
to
what our
watch.
society's become to. I'm sorry, is Netflix. But go ahead.
But it's
to
not
your
just
point.
cartoons. I mean, movies in
I
general
know.
become dumber and dumber.
Right,
know.
right.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I will say there's 2 shows I didn't realize. Did you ever watch Rocket Power?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, Rocket
yeah.
Power, yes.
And then they also have the new Ninja Turtles, which is actually really good.
Is it? I haven't seen it.
I watched it because when Coraline was a baby, she loved Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
so,
for
and
sure,
I loved
dude.
Ninja Turtles as a
I
kid.
grew
so I'm like,
up on-
oh, you can
yes.
get behind this.
Yes.
But what was funny is Charity hated that Coraline would watch the Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
because she
Why?
would watch it and almost the same thing you would say that it's so stupid.
Oh no.
She'd be
okay.
like, "This is so stupid." And I'm like, "I like it."
yeah, yeah.
I say new. I
Stand
think
up for the Turtles.
It shows here that it came out in 2012.
Right. That's the
Oh,
year she was
look,
born.
There's
But
Clarissa explains it
I
all.
think it's fun. She calls it stupid. I call it fun.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I thought
it was
I
fun
liked
and
it.
kind of goofy.
I liked it, but she just, she didn't watch a lot of stupid stuff like that growing up, so she's just like, this is dumb.
Right, look at all these gems that Nickelodeon put out. Come on, man.
Secret World of Alex Mack, that's another hitter.
Ah, man, I'm
You
drawing a
remember
blank
that
on that
one?
one. Yeah, what do you got?
Dude,
What do you got
Alex
on that
Mack,
one?
She, at the very beginning, it shows in the intro that she got this truck dodged and almost hit her and dumped some chemicals on her. So
No
now her
way.
secret power is she can turn into goop. And she
Whoa.
turns into this
Was
silver
that-
liquid and can go under doors and help solve
That was
mysteries.
Nickelodeon, dude?
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Secret World of Alex Mack.
Yeah. Oh man, it's coming back.
Hindsight, it's funny to be like, and now she has the power of
Goop.
goop. But it's like, it almost looks like what's in a thermometer that tells
Yeah,
like the temperature.
mercury.
It's almost
Yeah.
turned into a pile of mercury.
Right. I don't know why I know that. That's it. Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Now our
That's
kids
it.
would be like, "Dad, this is so lame."
1994, man. This was
is
my
so
jam.
lame.
She always had that backwards hat on. Mm-hmm. And she couldn't let anybody know that she could turn into mercury.
That's it.
Because
That's
that's
it.
what anybody
Seems
with
weird.
powers does.
That's,
they can't let anybody
would you
know.
say that's her identity? I'm gonna leave that one there. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave that one there.
Really?
She
All
is
right.
mercury.
So weird. I don't know why I gotta be so weird, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What,
Bro.
dude?
It's
I'm
like,
just
it's
saying.
like, let's step away.
Let's. You can be both. Things. No, I'm just. All right. What do you got?
All right, guys.
All
Got one more.
What do you got?
Here for you? So, best. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna say, what do you think his best role is in a film? And we're gonna do an actor.
Okay.
We're doing Denzel Washington.
Oh man.
What's his best role?
Denzel had some good ones, man.
Good
I'm
grief.
gonna have to look him up on IMDb.
Yeah.
No, I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
Here for you, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Pull
Said
him up,
Jupiter's Legacy. That's pulling
dude.
up. Never
I
even
don't.
heard of that.
Okay.
So, what's the first movie that comes to mind when you think Denzel? Before we look at his
I
filmography,
think of that like either Training Day or the one with his son in the hospital.
John Q.
John Q.
I think of like Man on Fire.
So I was going either Man on Fire or Flight, where he was
Flight.
like,
Flight was so good.
come on, bro.
Everyone liked it, man. I never saw that one.
It's so.
I never
good.
saw John Q, but Man of Fire is one of his top.
Okay, so all right,
Come on, Man
So-
on Fire.
you need to watch John Q.
Okay.
Prepare to be emotionally destroyed.
Are you serious? And you need to watch Flight.
Dude, Flight's just a really good movie,
I
and
know
the
all
way
about it.
Flight ends is so good.
It's insane, dude.
I kind of want to just ruin it for him.
I know,
No,
it
don't.
is
don't,
so
don't,
good.
no. Don't. I'll check it out.
All right,
Dude,
this dude,
his quote at the end of that film is the best.
this dude puts out some fire, bro.
Remember. I was gonna say but remember the Titans.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, that was a good one too. It was another one of his good
Dude,
ones.
I've seen that movie 1,000 times.
I have
Yeah.
too. Weirdly
Yeah.
enough, like that's a weird movie to have seen a bunch.
Is it
Yeah.
so? For me, it was that film where when I'm in school, like I don't want to do anything today, so let's just put on a movie, and they put on.
That's the
Remember
one.
Titans.
That's the one. Same. I go back to that, man. Okay, it's movie day. Remember the Titans.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was supposed to be the movie that brought our country together.
Dude, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Maybe
If only
we
they
need to-
knew.
yeah, if only they knew,
You know,
man. Yeah.
they need to redo that movie.
They've got
Just do
to,
it
man.
again and-
It'll bring everybody back.
Malcolm X.
I didn't watch it.
I never saw it.
I never
Okay,
saw it either.
Oh, hey,
I don't know why I
Deja-
called it out. I just
Dude,
saw it.
Deja Vu is one of his is a good one. American Gangster, dude. Gosh,
Deja Vu was okay.
Deja
The
Vu was
Taking of Pelham
decent.
1, 2, 3 had.
I didn't watch that. Who's in that? Oh, Ethan.
Not Mel Gibson.
Who am I? Who am I trying to think of?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, who is that?
It's John Travolta.
Oh yeah, that's John Travolta.
I don't know anything about that movie.
I never saw it. I
saw
when,
it, but I
when you work around
forgot.
movies, you
Yes.
remember covers.
Yeah, I
Dude,
forgot what that
honestly,
one was.
two Guns with Mark Wahlberg was a good one.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
it was-
didn't see
it was a good
Did
one.
you guys ever watch the Book of Eli? I heard that one.
I have that. It's
I saw
really
it.
good. I thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The Equalizer was great.
Yeah, it was a good
I
one.
thought whoever directed that did a really good job, but they slowed everything down when he's like kicking ass.
Yeah, that's been. When was that released? That's been a while, right?
2014.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, and there's a sequel.
Yeah, the Magnificent Seven was fun.
Oh, I
Did you
want
ever
to.
see that? Wild Wild West with I want to say his name's it's Ethan Hawke.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this one.
Ethan Hawke. And Chris
This
Pratt.
story's been done a few times, so I was trying to remember what this
Yeah.
one was. This one, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot Chris Pratt
this is
was
a
in it.
remake of like an original like back in the day.
I do want to watch it. I haven't watched that one.
Western film. If you like westerns, this one's really good. It's
I
a really
like-
fun shootout.
Yeah.
I mean it's a good western.
There's certain. Yep.
My dad likes westerns, and it's one that we went and saw in the theaters, and he walked out going, "Yeah, I enjoyed that one."
Yeah, there are certain westerns I can get behind. Not all, for sure.
That one's good, man. You
Okay,
can
yeah.
get behind that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's not too. It's modern day.
Cool.
They redid
All
it,
right.
and it's funny you called out the shootout because I think that's what the movie. That shootout was just one of the best shootouts ever.
Right.
It was
right.
really good. It was really intense.
Awesome. I definitely want to watch
They did
it.
a really good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps you kind of on the edge of your seat with the action, and it's not mindless action. The story's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all, it's actually a really good
I'm
film.
curious, how many films has he put out? Like Denzel, he's an amazing actor.
So he's been accredited in 60 films.
60
But
films.
some of those he produced.
No,
Oh.
these are just actors.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
just looking as
actor.
actor.
Okay, I didn't know you
Goodness.
could do that. Nice. I guess you can't do it on the app.
60. Hey, kudos to Denzel, man.
I mean, granted, a lot of these films like I didn't see. and
Yeah,
they're, like,
a lot of these
maybe
I haven't
had
even heard
really
of.
Small roles, maybe.
Yeah, well, and one of them I saw was like an episode of Grey's Anatomy. You know what I
Really?
mean? So,
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's been acting for a minute.
Yeah,
Alright.
so you get credit for that stuff, but yeah. So if you were to say what's his best film, what are you gonna say?
man.
We didn't even mention The Bone Collector.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he was in the bed the whole time.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
the best
that's
role
the
where
one.
You can't move.
No, I'm not saying
That's
that.
the one. Isn't Angelina Jolie the supporting actress in that?
Was she?
I don't
Or
think
no, it's not Angelina. Who is
It
that?
is.
It is. Yeah, it
Dude,
is.
that was young Angelina.
Yeah, that's young Angelina.
Look how young she looks on that cover.
Goodness. That's actually it was a suspense thriller.
good.
That was a good movie.
I mean, and actually,
where he was in the bed the whole time.
I joked about it, but being in the bed the whole time actually makes it that
Yes,
much
it
harder
does.
to act.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's
You can't-
true. That'd
you
be
can't
tough.
Give it everything you got. You're like the guy who's paralyzed.
And he was still great in that role.
Yeah,
he was great in that
He was
role.
great.
Okay.
So did you ever see He Got Game?
No, dude, no, don't.
No.
What are you saying right now?
It's
Is
a
it that
good
basketball
movie. It is.
I'm-
He's a dad that gets out of prison and he's trying to rekindle his relationship with his
Oh,
with his
I
kid.
have seen. Is that a '90s film?
Yeah, it came
I
out
have
in,
seen that.
in '98.
I have seen that. yeah.
It's got Ray Allen, which is a famous basketball player.
Spike Lee directed it. So,
Spike
and
Lee
a
film.
lot of people like kind of come down on Spike Lee pretty hard. So
Really?
for Denzel to come up on in that movie,
This
People
one was
like
good.
Spike Lee, but I'm kind of with you though. I think Spike Lee's a little overrated.
that's what I'm hearing. Yeah,
I mean, he's got some good ones, man, but he has a lot of movies that just aren't that great.
right.
They're all
Doesn't he have
just-
a lot of good ones though.
I mean, let's see. What do
we got?
He's known for Do the Right Thing. Never saw it. Malcolm X. She's Gotta Have It. I mean, he did some films in the 80s.
I mean, you might be right. I might not even like his stuff. I feel like I've seen something. Black Klansman was all right.
I never
That was
saw
pretty.
it.
I liked it actually.
Really? I haven't seen. Are these Spike Lee films?
Yeah, this is what he's directing.
Wait, he directed the
I think
Eminem
he's-
music video
I
for
think he's-
Headlights.
I guess.
So-
yeah, right here.
I love that
Oh,
song.
I do too.
video
I do
short.
too.
I never seen the
So I'll be
video.
honest. I think he's too close in the political scheme of things. I just think he's trying to. I don't know what he's trying to portray here.
Well, what he tries to do is he tries to push forward the New York black community.
That's
which
what's
isn't a
okay.
bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not
no.
a bad thing. But
No,
it's
not
like,
at all.
That's his genre.
That's his
though.
okay.
And
And
so
you can only do
everything
so
he-
much
Exactly.
of one genre.
Well, it's not only
Exactly.
that's his audience, and maybe
For
we're
sure,
just not
yeah.
his audience.
Well,
we're not black or from New York.
Right.
Man, you might be right. I like some.
It could be right. I don't know,
But
but
like, not saying anything wrong.
yeah,
with
but I
black
think you
in New
can. You're
York, but-
limited. That
but-
that limits you, right?
Sometimes though, I like movies that are like, oh, this is a New York movie because it makes me feel
Right.
like I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Or
What
like
is that-
A Las Vegas movie, and I'm like, these cities that have like such culture in them.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that with music or movies.
I
where-
almost said White Men Can't Jump, but I think it's actually West Coast. It's
Yeah, that's
California.
California.
It had a lot of culture, and that's one of your
That's LA.
top picks, right? Yeah,
That's a really good
it's a
film.
really good film. Yeah,
I like LA movies.
Yeah, I do
New York
too.
Movies like I like The
Oh,
Departed.
Yeah.
Oh,
That got
I
me
do too.
I
Yeah.
felt like I was in the mob.
You felt
yes,
like you were
dude.
straight out of Boston.
It puts you
Yeah.
into that role. I love that, man.
Yeah.
For real. Going back to L.A. That what's that movie Denzel played in that you got Training Day? That is
That
a
was good,
top
man.
contender, dude.
That was gonna
Oh,
be my
man.
number one.
I knew it.
That was gonna be
I
my
knew
number
it, dude.
one.
I could see it.
John Q was close.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, Training Day is a hitter, bro.
I like the storyline of Training Day better, but his acting in John Q is probably my
Man,
favorite.
I haven't
because his
seen it.
acting.
Yeah.
It hits you in the feels, and
We know how you are in the fields.
now that I'm a dad, I get exactly where he's coming from.
Okay, I gotta watch John Q
Yeah,
to
I'm
be able
trying
to.
so hard not to ruin it for you.
Yeah,
You know
don't-
what it's about?
Yeah,
Tell
hit me
them
up.
at least what it's about. Like, why does it get you in the field?
Yeah.
So, synopsis would
Okay.
be his son needs a transplant, and he's on the list, and he needs it now, and his dad doesn't want to wait, so he holds up a hospital.
I feel like I have
holds this
seen
thing
that
hostage
actually.
To say, hey, put him on the list.
I think I have seen it. It's just been a long time. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
It's so
It's
good.
an older one.
Yeah,
It's good.
that sounds. Yeah,
I mean,
it sounds
came
like
out
something I've
in
seen.
2002.
Yeah, that movie I feel like put him on the map.
Okay, all right.
You know, like he was famous before that, but that's the one that made him like. you
Well, I
know.
mean, it's
Yeah.
it's right around this time. I mean, remember the Titan, Training Day, John Q. Those all came out one year at a time.
That's the
so
one
right
that.
around there.
That's the
I
one
can't
that.
believe that Training Day and Remember the Titans are older than that one. I would have thought that John Q was older.
No way. Well, that's the one that put Joe in his
Home
feels.
collector.
It did.
They
dude.
put him on the map.
And now that I'm a dad, I go, I get it. You're gonna do anything you can to.
I do too.
To,
Yeah.
help your
Yeah,
kids.
I do too.
Bone Collector put it like got in his field.
Yeah,
He's like, you
no.
do whatever you can to solve that murder
In
mystery.
in the bed. I'm not
Get that
going
serial
anywhere.
killer.
Yeah. All right, so we know that. Yeah, Training Day is Larry's pick on this one.
Yeah.
Joe,
John Q.
John Q.
Yep.
I'm
What
gonna,
you got here, buddy?
I'm going with Man on Fire because I think it's a similar role. It's not, even though it's not like he's doing everything, dude. He I don't know. He gets to the end of himself in the role that he's in, and then he's like, okay, this protecting this little girl, it gives me new purpose in life, right? So I think that new fire, new kindled passion. It's
Seen it.
and I
So-
don't mean to give it
Dude,
away,
no,
but
no.
Scene
give me the
when
this-
he's-
oh,
when-
man.
Whenever he's in the car talking, yeah.
yeah, oh yes, dude. There's so many good.
It's a high level. What is
Well,
it about?
tell it.
No, you help me out, Joe, because you probably can explain it better. I just
I'm gonna have to go to IMDb. 'cause
so
I've seen it so long.
it's a revenge.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, it's a revenge storyline, right? It gives him new
Those who committed
purpose.
an unspeakable act against the family he was hired to protect.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
enough said.
Yeah, you've
Who's the
got to
little girl?
see
Who's the
this.
little girl who plays her?
This is the family. This is the girl
Dakota
that he's.
Fanning, that's what I
yes,
was wondering. It looked like Dakota Fanning.
he's hired to protect.
She's a good
yes,
actress,
you
man.
got. I highly
And she
recommend
was-
that film.
She was real little in this one.
Yeah.
She was
I'm
very.
gonna check it out.
Check this out. I highly recommend it, dude.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
her as a kid was a great actor.
She was
Her as an
great.
adult- her as
Yeah.
an adult, she became a really good actress as an adult.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen her in anything recently.
I've seen her in. There was a movie that, man, I don't remember who was in it, but I have seen her in some adult. You know, when she was an adult. Like, that's whoa, dude.
What are you watching?
As she was an adult, right? What's that? Gosh, World. No, World.
I know
What
she
are
was- I know
these?
She was in Corlon. She played Coraline
Keep-
Jones?
Yeah.
Keep going. I'll recognize it. It was The Decision or Benefactor. I saw her in The Benefactor.
She was funny enough. You guys are gonna make fun of me about this one, but she was also in one of the Twilight movies, and she was really good in that.
Oh yeah, she was one of the vampires,
Once
right?
Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in
I'd
Hollywood.
love to make fun of you, but I've never seen it. So
Let's see.
I think she was in a movie called Dark Water, wasn't she?
I'll be honest. I liked her better, when she was a child actor or actress, I should say. And a lot of child actresses, like they do,
runaways.
they're runaways. They do well as
Yeah.
kids, and then they fall off the map, as
She's good,
adults.
though. But
Yeah.
in the Runaways, when she was smoking cigarettes all the time, it kind of got under my skin. I'm like, "Where's the little Dakota at?"
I know. See, that's
put them
why
butts out,
that's
girl.
why they don't
Step away.
Put a step away from the
That one was
squares.
where they did
Yeah.
Joan Jett.
Yeah.
Is who they were.
She was the other.
Oh
she was the supporting
yes,
actress.
yeah. I
So-
have seen that, or I've
I mean,
seen previews of it,
I can only imagine how difficult it is to be a child actor.
and then make it as an adult,
Like-
basically.
Yeah.
I just don't think what's the probability of that happening? Because
I mean, there's a
we just
reason,
get
there's
I
a
don't
reason
know.
why what's his face kind of went crazy.
Macaulay
All of
Culkin,
them?
Yeah,
all of them,
Oh, I was gonna say
yeah,
all child actors.
all of them, yeah.
I mean, they're either get wrapped up in drugs because you really, if you give anybody power and money,
Mm-hmm.
they're prone to go the wrong direction. You give kids that, and
Oh,
then that's
man.
what they grow up in. Oh man, it's like the quicker that you start in such a place, the quicker downhill that you go.
The harder you
Yeah,
fall.
the
And
f-
it's
yeah.
like it's that whole industry is just full of just awful people who take advantage of people.
Right.
So it's
Yeah, that's
like
all it is.
it's
Yep.
like every child actor has some sort of PTSD coming out of
that's
it.
a good point. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sad,
the-
really.
PTSD,
That's
the
a
best way to
that is the
describe
best
Yeah,
way to
it's
describe
sad,
it. Yeah,
man, it really
faster the
is.
rise, the faster the fall, man. I mean,
So,
Yeah.
so it looks like Man on Fire,
Man on Fire.
John Q,
Yep,
and Training Day.
Training
that's
Day.
it.
Training Day was good.
Yeah.
I
They
have
were-
to watch. I need to watch all these again.
All good films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he's great, and honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them.
not at all.
In any of his films, you can't go wrong.
Watch Flight though, man. I think you'll be surprised. It's
I
good.
know,
It's
I know
good.
it's where he was like, wrecked
Yeah,
the
you
plane,
kinda-
he was intoxicated and his
Exactly.
Flight's really good. Wouldn't watch it around the kids.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, basic storyline, but I think you'll appreciate some of the details within that storyline
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story's really good. Some of the stuff that I would say is inappropriate for kids, in my opinion, was kind of unnecessary.
That might have been why I never watched it, because you know how I'm all about watching the content first,
Right.
reading the content.
Oh yeah, probably so.
So I know
there's,
about that
there's
movie.
nudity in it, which to me, what it does is it emphasizes his drug use.
It
That's
does.
essentially what it does. But it's not 100% necessary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
but-
puts you into the film a little
Might
bit,
as
as
Vid
far as
Angel it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Vid Angel it. Yeah.
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 Cut a couple of little clips off of it, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, the struggle kind of gets you in your feels a little bit. It's like,
Oh,
man,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does Vid Angel cut out like drug use? Because if so, you're not watching that film at all.
Dude, you can cut out anything you want with Vid Angel. You can cut out any specific word, any
Really?
specific scene.
Okay.
You can cut out anything you want. It outlines everything, and then you pick and choose what you want.
Oh, okay. I thought
and
it
then
did
it just skips
automatically.
it.
Oh, okay.
But what's funny is I did watch Peaky Blinders, and at times I was lost because when you cut out scenes, it's like there'll be like something important happened, and we're just like, "What? We missed that." Like what?
How did we get on this?
Yeah, because it cuts stuff out. But
Man.
that's funny. That's funny.
yep.
Yep.
Well, guys, another great episode. This beer was actually really good.
That was a good beer.
Give a shout out to Three Nations.
Yeah, go check them
I'll
out.
have to go see what other Devour styles they have. I'm
Get a
really
bag,
curious.
dude. Grab a bag.
A bag.
Slap the bag.
Slap
We'll
the
do
bag.
it, dude. We'll go to
That's what all the-
local college campus.
That's what all the college kids are doing.
Yeah.
We should just hit these guys up and see if they can get us some. But either way, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah,
Make
for
sure
sure.
to follow us online at on Instagram and Untappd _ Dudes and Brews. We'll have all our individual Untappd labels,
Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon.
handles,
TBD.
we'll put it in the description. But that's it. We're out.
Peace.
We appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Dudes and Brews. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever platform you're on, we're on there. We have a YouTube channel, Dudes and Brews. We would love if you would subscribe there as well. If you are subscribed and you want to help us out just a little more, unsubscribe and resubscribe again. It sounds funny and stupid and kind of obnoxious, all of the subscribing and resubscribing and stuff, but it helps in these little algorithms games
for like climbing the charts, because again, we are organic and we are where we are because of you guys.
Yeah, we really do appreciate your support. Shout us out. We really do love it when you guys interact with us, when you add us, mention us, put us on your stories, tag us, all that fun stuff, all the stuff the kids are doing. We like grabbing that stuff and we put it up for you guys. So we appreciate you so much. Keep having fun, drinking them brews, hanging with them dudes. Tune in next week for another episode of Dudes and Brews.